Miss Murimura's death has left the Shikishima execs in disarray. Now they won't let me spearhead the Sentinel project, as if I'm just a child. I doubt my opinion will weigh much in their discussions going forward. Miss Murimura, why did you have to die? Ayame Park, please. Ever since the battle that ended with the Sentinels infected, Miss Murimura has been pushing this operation as one of its fiercest supporters. This refers to the humans who can control the UFO's mainframe. Those compatible have nanomachines implanted in their bodies.
That was pretty quick, Goto-kun.
I checked the corpse at the police station. It was yours, Miss Murimura. There's no doubt about it.
Is that so?
You don't seem too shocked about your death.
Well, it didn't exactly stop me. Here I am, safe and sound.
I suppose that's true.
So, what did the police say?
The cause of death was a gunshot to the abdominal area. No bullet was found in the body. Though it's easy to imagine why. The murder weapon was likely from beyond this time, beyond material bullets. Estimated time of death is approximately 1900 hours. You were witnessed running off somewhere with a short-haired student. According to a pedestrian's eyewitness account, anyway.
They found a witness. This era's police really did their due diligence.
There should have been that drone tracking her movement. So, anything helpful in its footage?
The timing couldn't have been worse. It looks like it was monitoring the government's movement at the time, so she wasn't even under surveillance.
I see.
Any thoughts as to our primary suspect? Who do you think did it?
Well...
Who do you think...
Well... An acquaintance of Miss Murimura, described as a short-haired male in a student uniform, most likely A. Sekigahara. The witness statement matches the description of A. Sekigahara.
It did seem like something was wrong with A. Sekigahara's memories. I wouldn't be surprised if he was our murderer.
Though it raises the question of why he'd bother to lure her out. Surely a murderer's optimal scenario is to avoid being spotted at all.
Well, maybe it wasn't premeditated. He could have killed her by accident.
Well, he certainly is the type to brood over things. I can say he's not enough of an idiot to shoot someone on impulse.
Who else could it be? That man with that... call sign? Some numerical name.
Logically speaking, he would naturally be another potential suspect. He did attempt to eradicate all the compatibles. He's a dangerous individual, and he's still at large. All that's left of 426 is his consciousness. I don't think I could reliably predict his behavior. He's desperate enough to do anything. 426 certainly isn't above killing. If Ida-san were here, I'm sure he'd declare 426 our primary suspect.
We know he killed at least 4 people. That's why I shot him dead in the end. If he resurrected himself as an android, maybe that would give him a chance at revenge. As a motive, it sounds pretty clear-cut.
Aside from Miss Morimura and 4 others came here for refuge 16 years ago. By the time I'd started assisting Miss Morimura's efforts, they'd already lost their physical bodies. Fortunately, we were able to use the data stored in Sector 0. This allowed us to meld their replicated consciousness with AI. As for how they lost their bodies in the first place, reportedly 426 is doing. He destroyed them all in one fell swoop, according to Ida-san's account, anyway. But if number 16 is to be believed, that's not what really happened, and Miss Morimura should be aware of that. I spoke with the pilot of Sentinel number 16. Back then, she gave Miss Morimura something nobody else would, the truth.
Wait, what do you mean? Could you go over that again?
Our defensive maneuvers failed. So we decided to stick to the plan. We all headed to the gate to escape. But there was an explosion while we were shifting. From what I can tell, the Type 98 we were shifting in got attacked. But that's the last thing I remember. After that, nothing.
But that means... Is that how your data was damaged? It wasn't some plot by 426 after all? Just an explosion? We never did manage to completely reconstruct your data. I thought it was just that you didn't get converted in time, but you were all dead before the shift even happened. Ida-kun, you said he killed the 4 of them. I know you did. You said he sabotaged them, killed them.
Given the chance, he certainly would have.
You lied to me?
He already tried to kill us all in the past. You know he'd have tried again if we left him alive. Killing him was the right call.
No. That means...
Miss Morimura, I have one more question.
What is it?
Regarding 426, would you say you had any particular feelings toward him?
Feelings? Well, he was certainly a good friend. I felt like he really understood me. Well, used to, anyway. Where's this coming from?
That doesn't make sense. According to number 18, or should I say, Tamao-san, I had a hunch about Miss Morimura's feelings, and my discussion with Tamao-san only confirmed my suspicions.
Goto-kun. I'm sorry for this. I know it's sudden. I need to talk to you.
Did something happen?
It's about Morimura-san. She's been transplanting 426's memories onto Juro-kun. I only just found out.
426? As in the escaped android?
No, not that one. She's using the memory data of the man himself. It was saved during the shift.
In other words, she's trying to use Juro to create another 426?
I did my best to talk her down. She's letting me handle Juro-kun's treatment now. Still, I don't think she's given up on this.
Why is she trying to bring back 426?
Well, I've been giving her some advice about it, and I understand where she's coming from, but... Morimura-san is in love with him.
with 426.
Maybe she always has been. That's why she wants him back as a human.
But she has to know the risks. He's a dangerous man.
True, but that's not exactly what she's remembering. Besides, she's the one who killed him. That guilt is still eating at her. Watch over Morimura-san. And try to keep her away from Juro-kun if you can.
I'll keep that in mind.
Thank you. I can barely take the idea of 1426, let alone 2.
So I was right. Miss Morimura did have feelings for someone. So you believe 426 is the most likely suspect?
Barring A. Sekigahara, who else could it be?
I'd like to revisit something you just mentioned, about 426 killing at least 4 individuals. Do you really not remember?
Remember what?
You've read my files, I presume? I gathered quite a lot of material in the past. Most of it is rather outdated, including Ida-san's statement concerning those victims. In other words, your answer is objectively incorrect.
Really? Well, can you blame me? Look at this body I'm stuck with. I'm bound to have some memories confused.
When Juro Izumi lost his memories, you aimed to use him to revive 426. Make one a vessel for the other. One reason seems most likely. You harbored romantic feelings for him.
Me? With him? You're joking. That Chihiro Morimura was mind-hacked. Remember? You said so yourself.
If you recall, I suggested that Miss Morimura was mind-hacked. That idea was based on a certain piece of evidence one particular log.
What log?
If you really are Miss Morimura, then you should already know. 2 years before you were born, Ida-san extracted some information from 426 that in turn led to the discovery of the data log in question. As for the log itself, it contains footage from the year 2188. It was found buried in the mainframe data during the analysis of 426. You seem very disturbed by me seeing that file, so much so in fact, that you ended up deleting all of your logs. Would you mind telling me why you did that?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Well, at the very least, its contents suggested a connection to 426, or even that he had been manipulating Miss Morimura. The log contained a very interesting report. Apparently, Juro Izumi downloaded memories onto Chihiro Morimura's clone.
This is Tetsuya Ida. Don't know why I'm recording this. Nobody's going to hear it. Still, might as well. Not like I have anywhere else to share this. I was in the middle of a routine bug regression test, and I noticed part of the final phase had been altered. The change was made in Chihiro Morimura's host. The setting change looks like it'll trigger a memory overwrite. I don't know anything about the memory's contents, but it says the modifying user was Juro Izumi. Someone thought it'd be a great idea to give that guy senior admin ID. And at this point, what the hell can we do about it? At least now I have proof. You're all hypocrites anyway. Yes, including you, jackass. So who even cares? And none of this matters. We're all dead anyway.
The log inconveniently revealed one of your secrets. One you were desperate to keep me away from, so you deleted it. That's my theory, anyway.
426 was the one who overwrote my memories? So what does that mean? What are you trying to say? Your Morimura and I are both 426?
This refers to the humans who can those compatible have nanomachines. Remember where this all began? It was the compatibility experiment, the one that produced you. Based off Miss Morimura's footage and your own admissions, I've completely misjudged the situation. All this time, I believed you were her. But even from the very beginning, you've been your own person.
So, what are you saying? I'm not Chihiro Morimura? If I'm not a duplicate of Chihiro Morimura, then who exactly do you think I am?
You are Chihiro Morimura.
Well, there you have it.
No, not Miss Morimura, the teacher. Professor Chihiro Morimura. The one from the year 2188 and the central figure of Shikishima's interstellar development project.
Activation confirmed. The terminal is completely sealed off.
We did it!
They've changed targets. The next terminal is just over there.
They're already on the move.
Can't even let us catch our breath, huh?
I haven't hit my operating limit yet, but I'm going to dismount.
Whoa, hey, then who's taking point?
Pull it together. We don't need orders to kick some ass.
Chihiro-san.
Look at that sunset. Just like it was back then. It's beautiful. I'm guessing you were monitoring me with a drone?
I have one locked onto you, yes. Their target's changed. They're coming back this way. It's dangerous here. We need to get you to safety.
Aw, don't tell me you're worried about me. How about you mind your own business? You already know how I feel. This is what I wanted.
Still.
More importantly, can you really afford to waste your time here? Or have you already given up? The invasion is still in its preliminary...
I've got time. First, I need to get you somewhere safe.
There are no safe places left. At least, none left for us. We're not safe anywhere. But you know that well enough. You're just losing precious time. Go focus on the job you're supposed to be doing.
Understood. I'll go. You'll find it safer towards the river, if, hypothetically, you wanted to know.
Wait. As long as we're both here, there's something I want to clear up. So, tell me, you were in love with Miss Morimura, weren't you? You said she was mind-hacked, but it was more about you being jealous, wasn't it?
That's hardly...
This may be our last chance to talk. Answer me.
You are correct. Is that what you wanted to hear? I was driven by some cheap, naive impulse? That I can't think about anything else?
And that's why you brought back my memory too, isn't it? You never cared how you managed to do it. You just wanted her back.
So much.
I'm glad. You really were a slave to your desires. That's the Renya Goto I remember. It means I don't have to like you after all. Thank you. I think that's all I wanted to.
Professor,
You should go. After all, we still have our bet. Although it looks like I'm about to win it.
Activate Sentinel.
What's wrong? Did you get separated from your mommy? Could you leave me alone? It's dangerous out here. Just come with me, okay? Will you just... What are you... Don't worry. If you can't find your mommy, I can help you look. We just have to run away right now, okay? Oh, there you are, Miwako. Asami-chan, I'm so glad you're okay. Jeez, you're so reckless. You shouldn't have come this way.
Kisaragi, that girl is...
I know already. I'll get back to the battle once Miwako's safe. Is someone else here? Of course not. Never mind. The evacuation route's that way. Can I bring her too? Hey! That's fine, just hurry up. Strange. I know this is my first time here. But this suddenly makes me feel so...
Sunsets will do that, I find. Regardless of time period.
Yes, but... This must be... Well, I suppose it must be one of those places. So, where am I going?
I've rented an apartment under a false name.
Can't be any worse than our last accommodations. As long as it's not Rebel, I'll take it.
My apologies. If it's any comfort, I'm certain nobody will find you there. Not Shikishima, and certainly not Miss Morimura. I suppose we have Ida-san to thank for all that. The funds and paperwork he prepared were invaluable.
Tetsuya Ida. And he's still missing, is he?
Yes. Let's go. Chihiro-san.
You think I'm the professor?
That is what I said. You are Professor Chihiro Morimura. A major figure in Shikishima in the year 2188, namely the leader of its space initiative.
What are you even talking about?
Just some hypotheticals. A possible interpretation of the evidence I found. Ever since the battle that ended with the Sentinels infected, Miss Morimura has been pushing this operation as one of its fiercest supporters. This refers to the humans who can control the UFO's mainframe. Those compatible have nanomachines implanted.
Okay, say I am the professor. Remember, Miss Morimura is the one who created me. You think that was her plan? She wanted a host for the professor and not herself? How would that make sense?
Miss Morimura ran an experiment to grant her clone compatibility. She believed that you were synchronized to her. She believed it was her own data she transmitted, but it was the other Chihiro Morimura in Sector 0. And of course, you entered the world as a newborn, incapable of verbal communication. So Miss Morimura never realized her mistake.
This is all speculation.
Certainly, yes. But if I'm right, and you are the professor, I imagine you were in quite a panic yourself. All things considered, it was a staggering deviation from the original plan.
What original plan?
Among the logs from 2188, one of Tetsuya Ida's noted that he'd found an anomaly. Chihiro Morimura was set to undergo a memory transplant in the final phase. And the final phase, well, that would be us.
I don't know where you think you're going.
A bit of patience, please. There's a little more context I need to provide. The log from the future I saw first. That would be the comms log I found with my own ID. The first log I checked held some surprises. The author seemed to be an elderly Renya Goto. And the date of recording appeared to be 2188. I assumed it was some future version of myself, one that had time traveled into the far future. But now, I don't think that's the case. I believe it's the other way around. In other words, I myself am a clone of him. Every individual I saw in that log footage, they all created clones of themselves.
Clones? Huh?
I did find a log that proves this point.
What did you see?
A comms log between you and Professor Takamiya. Her field is genetic engineering, I note.
I don't know where you think you're going.
A bit of patience, please. There's a little more...
Professor Takamiya, how are the projections on those self-replicating probes? The simulations look good, especially the survey range. We never expected a rate of expansion that high. It was definitely the right call to prioritize its strength as a group over individual. These probes are pretty much living machines now. They self-replicate using natural resources mined from asteroids in their routing. They'll just keep building up and breaking down. An infinite cycle of self-replication on its way to its target. There's basically zero chance of the tech failing midway through. They'll just keep on going. Probably long after humanity's gone. Glad I came to an expert, then. All that's left is the refinement of the memory cube. The infrastructural storage cell, right? The cube's made up of 5 identical memory layers. In theory, it'll compare itself to nearby probes and use them as a template for repairs. And if it can't be repaired, well... Fine. One probe down. We've got thousands more. And our passengers? I'll be loading them up with the DNA of all the survivors.
I've already got samples and data from all 15. Now it's just down to launching them. These clones will go with all our hopes on their shoulders. By the way, what do we do about... after that DNA test? We do nothing. He doesn't have to know. What could I even say to him? Not much, I guess.
There were 15 survivors of that colony, each with a clone established to be compatible. Though they grew up in different eras, different worlds. And you aimed to replace your clone's memories with your own. That was your real plan. Right now, I imagine your biggest question. Is precisely how much of that log I've seen. Am I close? You do have a genius mind, but also the form of a child. I imagine it's harder than usual to hide your agitation.
It's absolutely not... Now you're just trying to trick me?
I'd say, based on that log, Professors Takamiya and Morimura seem to know each other quite well. Maybe you know something about that.
Of course not.
Then perhaps instead, Tsukasa Okino? Being compatible, that makes one part of his identity clear. He's one of the 15 from the year 2188. So, any theories? Who was he in the year 2188? Care to guess?
Stop it.
No? Then allow me to clarify. That boy, Tsukasa Okino, is Professor Chihiro Morimura's son. But not her child by personal, conventional birth. The professor donated her egg cells as a young woman, in accordance with the policies on population control. Their blood relation wasn't exactly obvious until DNA testing on the clone revealed it. The professor was faced with the truth. He was her son. Which naturally sparked an inconvenient surge of maternal instinct. However, Okino himself didn't think highly of the professor. He had his disagreements with the project staff, too. When it seemed like her end was near, the professor recorded him one final message. One last chance for him to know the truth.
Stop! You saw that? But how? You'd need a biometric ID match to access that log, so you should only have been able to access your own. My logs and Okino's should have been locked off.
Thank you, Professor Morimura. Indeed. The files I could access were somewhat limited, mostly company logs. Meeting reports, call transcripts, bureaucratic chaff. Barely anything in the way of your personal records.
Then, how do you know what was in my log?
It's simple, really. That should do it for preparations. Now, let's see if the biometric authentication works. Did it go through? Looks like that got me past the initial barrier at Now, with Miss Morimura's ID, I should be able to get into her log. Maybe, if I check Miss Morimura's logs, I might find a clue why your biometric ID matches hers. It really is her ID.
Yuri Fuyusaka?
Though unconscious, she proved very helpful. She is Chihiro Morimura, a compatible version. If you really are Miss Morimura, then you should already know who Iori Fuyusaka is, because that would mean you hid her here in Sector 4. The plan was for the two newborns to grow up with their own separate lives. Ida-san's idea, presumably. Chihiro Morimura was planned to be placed in 2104, and Tetsuya Ida in 2024. Yet neither could be found.
I knew Renya Goto of Shikishima pretty well. You and he are very different. Except that you both make my life a lot harder. So, suppose I am the professor. Then what?
I want to know the truth. I want to know the reasons behind all of this. But that seems unlikely. I imagine you're not inclined to tell me anything.
And why's that?
It'd be inconvenient for you if we had all the facts, considering you're trying to eliminate us. From the very beginning, you never intended for this world to survive. Oh?
To do this. I'm gonna try something. Honestly. Goto-kun! I know you can see me! You've got a drone up, right? I need you here right now! Goto? You don't mean... Goto-kun! Renya Goto? Yup. So you know him too? There you are. Goto-senpai, where did you come from?
Chihiro-san, why did you call for me?
Senior ID can get me access to the higher level commands. But I still need the biometric authentication to get it started. So I'll need your help. Though, it's not a favor for me. I'm the one who's going to be helping all of you, in the end. Don't move.
Are you trying to shift from here?
I need you to step away.
This place is...
We're inside the underground UFO, the Sector 4 mainframe.
What are you trying to achieve?
Maximum hypocrisy. Once I'm done here, your fight might get just a little easier. Get on the shifter already. I've established a connection to the system. My senior credentials should take care of the rest. Thank you. I didn't think you'd come back for me. I'm shifting you back. Now, let's get started, shall we? All units fighting the kaiju, can you hear me?
Who's that? How'd you get on this channel?
Huh? Wait, you're the gloomy Wicca was helping.
Chihiro? Is that you, Chihiro?
I'm Chihiro Morimura.
What? That's our teacher's name.
I'm going to evacuate the populace all at once. Readouts say 1.2 million people in Sector 4. They'll all be force shifted to the year 2025, as in Sector 3.
To the year 2025? You're shifting over 1 million people?
So you don't have to worry about any civilian casualties. That's all.
Wait a minute, Chihiro!
Initializing shift. Isn't this... That should be everyone. Unbelievable. Absolutely ridiculous. Why am I doing this?
You went through.
What's the meaning of this? How did you gain access? Explain yourself.
I'm Takatoshi Hijiyama. I just have one favor to ask of you.
A favor?
Well, it's kind of complicated. I'm actually asking on behalf of someone else. A young man by the name of Okino.
Tsukasa Okino?
This data is that you, Goto? It's been a while. The last time I saw you was 2 months before my death. Roughly a year ago, I think. Chairman Ogata? An AI construct based on Chairman Kengo Ogata. Why would this be in Morimura's files? I see. So this is how she managed to raise all those funds. She must have used this AI to access the Shikishima chairman's hidden network. Not quite. I'm afraid that was originally my idea. The good Professor Morimura was only following my orders. So all of this was by design? Your design? Leaking the prototype nanomachinery to the black market. The catastrophic consequences. You're the one who exploited her. If you blame anyone, blame yourself. We were so close to losing Project Archetype. Now we must prioritize the project above all else. I'll finally have my second chance at life. You were planning on downloading yourself into a clone. A brave new Earth is waiting for me. I won't let you do this. What is Professor Morimura doing now? She's dead. By that hitman's hands, I presume. That's humanity. Self-destructive to the very end. Only a few few survivors left now. I give them 3 days at most. My deepest condolences for your imminent death.
Shut up, Construct. Your project is over.
Unfortunately for you, the Ark is already set off.
It's still within comms range.
You don't have clearance.
I refuse to let an AI control the future of humanity.
Out of the survivors,
The ones who would have clearance.
So, suppose I am the professor. Then what?
I want to know the truth. I want to know the reasons behind all of this, but that seems unlikely. I imagine you're not inclined to tell me anything.
And why's that?
It'd be inconvenient for you if we had all the facts, considering you're trying to eliminate her. From the very beginning, you never intended for this world to survive. If Operation A World Reset will no longer be possible, this operation goes against Professor Morimura's agenda. She will stop at nothing to prevent it.
You think I'm trying to destroy the world?
I do.
So you think I'm enabling the kaiju now, even though I've got more reason to hate them than any of you?
That is true, at least. You're clearly not on the kaiju's side. After all, they are a threat to your primary objective, which would be to carry out the plan you formed in 2188. However, that plan may now be untenable. The situation has deviated too drastically. Recall when I brought you to the underground UFO? I believe you said something like, it was out of your hands.
This is the mainframe of the UFO?
Yes.
Honestly, Okino-kun, you can't take anything else in life seriously, so why do you put so much time into all this?
Okino.
Just talking to myself. More importantly, look at this mess. Something unpleasant must have happened here.
Most likely. A Shikishima android. Probably left here by Ida-san. They've all been shot. External damage suggests the weapon was a phaser. They're all out of commission. Too damaged to function.
I see. Let's get started then.
Is it really possible?
I have a fairly comprehensive grasp of this system. This abnormality all comes down to the decode, right? I should be able to get rid of it.
Why would Miss Morimura push for Operation Aegis if this was an option all along?
Well, you said it yourself. She's either being controlled by someone, or she could be trying to save herself.
That's not right. Hold on. That file system hadn't even been analyzed yet. How did you gain access?
I have a senior admin ID. Access privileges for the entire system.
You somehow got access to an account that high level?
Yes. I have my ways. This is no good. Sector 3's mainframe has been damaged in an attack. It's barely operational. I won't be able to process much here. Well, not much choice. I'll have to send direct instructions to the command ship.
Command ship?
The mothership in orbit. It can send commands directly to the UFO.
Is it an Ark? Some grand design from the people of the future?
Either that or a base of operations for an alien invasion. The comms channel to the command ship is cut off. Must be hiding somewhere beyond the horizon. Looks like about 35 We don't have that long. Time to find another link.
Will this fix cut off the Kaiju's attacks?
It should be able to solve the problem at its core. However, we can't stop any commands that were already processed. That's out of my hands.
Which means we'll still have to deal with the Kaiju already generate. We don't know how many the factories have produced. If we could just verify their number. We're going to need the Sentinels after all.
That may be best. Operation Aegis is too much of a risk.
In other words, the decode's activation is a blow you cannot recover from. No matter how you try to fix it, your plan is irreversibly impacted. The most direct fix would be eliminating the decode. Then, you would just restart the loop anew. In order to trigger a loop, you need them to destroy all the sector's mainframes. And therein lies your goal. You want this world destroyed so the timeline can be reset. But you have one major obstacle. And that's Operation Aegis. Aegis isn't just an ordinary defense system. It causes a terminal to seal itself off in self-defense. Preventing anyone from using it to control the world. Once all the terminals are sealed off, we'll be severed from the mainframe. Effectively preventing any further loop or extinction. But if that happens, your plan is null and void. We'd be stuck in a loop where your goal was impossible. Let's backtrack a little bit. We discussed the suspect of Miss Morimura's murder, and you asked me who I think did it. If you actually are Professor Chihiro Morimura, then I believe you personally murdered Miss Morimura.
Did I now?
She was a staunch advocate of Operation Aegis, a thorn in your side, someone in the way of your reset.
An interesting theory, if also an incorrect one.
Believe me, I understand why you'd view me with hostility. Certainly Renya Goto was responsible for chasing you out of Newman, even if it was on Shikishima's behalf. A buyer, simply eliminating liabilities. After that, you took the lead on Project Arc, under Kengo Ogata's oversight. Kengo Ogata, of course, being Nenji Ogata's father, and Shikishima's chairman, who recognized your talent. He passed away in 2187. His age caught up with him. But the other Kengo Ogata is perhaps more relevant. The one you created after his death using his memories. An AI construct. You were letting it control you.
I was just getting advice. Dug that out of a log, too?
Yes. Renya Goto found that AI. The log was recorded in the colony after your death. Once your clone reaches 18 years of age, you set it so that she'd download your memories. It's clear this project was not a selfish endeavor. I'm sure you felt a sense of duty to save humanity, but you were also trying to bring Kengo Ogata back to life. So Professor Morimura takes over Chihiro Morimura's clone, and presumably, Kengo Ogata would take over Nenji Ogata's clone. That's why you're so intent on sticking to the plan. Certainly, from your perspective, Miss Murray-Mura was expendable. She had to die. Her very survival endangered your ultimate goal.
Well, that is a shame. This isn't ideal, but you know too much. Goodbye.
Sure.
Where do I begin? Well, I think I finally found what we needed. The answer to our problem.
What is it?
I'd prefer to handle the introductions first.
What can I do right now? I have to save everyone. That means I need to stay at Okino's side. So the Sentinel's a weapon from... It's strange after all.
Well, I guess we're a bit early. The command ship's still behind the horizon. That means still about half an hour until they're in comms range. Now it's a waiting game.
Go ahead and explain.
Guess I owe you that much. You remember our talk about the decode?
Something inside that interlocutor? It's the thing calling the Deimos, right?
You got it. More specifically, the important part is its connections to 3 discrete points. One of those points is the command ship in orbit, which I'll show you here. From that ship, it extracts the data of the Deimos themselves. That data is used to manufacture them in the automated factories in Sector 1. Then the factory-fresh Deimos are deployed to attack Universal Control. And that's how the decode works.
So why do the attacks make people disappear?
I might actually have the answer to that one, but, well, it'd be better if you heard it from her, the command ship.
Huh? Hey, the stall is moving.
Stop! Where do I begin? Well, the answer.
What is...
I'd prefer...
What can I have to... that mean?
Well, the commit... That means... Now...
Go...
Get... You remember...
Something inside that... It's the thing...
You got it. The important part is its connections to 3 discrete points. One of those points is the... From that ship, that data, then the fact... And that's how the...
So why do the...
I might act, but it'd be better if you heard it from her, the command ship.
Huh? Hey, this...
Stop!
It stopped. Is this doll some kind of enemy?
Must have come from above ground. I'm definitely triggering the voice recognition, but... Looks like my operation authority has been revoked. My commands aren't enough to shut them down. They'll be back in action soon. My commands aren't enough to shut them down. They'll be back...
Hey! Over here, too!
Stop!
This doesn't look good.
You're telling me. We need to go. Something's off.
What's wrong?
That console. Looks like I can only use the controls from there. You stay here. I'll go set the timer.
Hey!
Stop!
Okino! Damn it! Why me? Why only me? I have to get back now, or Okino might not. Someone. Anyone. I need to find someone who knows how to time travel. Sekigahara would know. Keitaro's sentinel could also travel in time. Wait, that nurse would know. This is hardly the time. Crawling to him for help leaves a bad taste in my mouth. Desperate times call for desperate measures. This is hardly... Crawling to him desperate time... If what Keitaro said is the Sentinel's capable of time travel, so if I can take it back from the government and Shikishima, maybe I can use it to save Okino was looking into that teacher. Maybe she knows something, but... I know what I saw just as I was... And the androids were after him. I need to get back. So the Sentinels... It's strange, after all... This is hardly... I can't seem to find that teacher. Excuse me, miss. There's something I need to ask you.
Sure. What's up?
I'm looking for a boy named Miura. He'd be wearing a school hat. Has he been around here?
A school hat? Oh, you mean that middle schooler kid?
You've seen him?
Sorry. I don't really know any, but you might want to talk to one of our track members.
Where would I find them?
Around now, she'd probably be at the rest area.
Understood. Do you have a moment?
For what?
I'm looking for Miura. A boy with an old school hat. Any idea where I might find him?
A school hat? You mean Natsuno's boyfriend?
Natsuno?
One of my friends in track has a boyfriend, and he always wears this super vintage-looking school hat.
That's him. Do you know where he is?
He wasn't near the athletics building. I do remember something. Oh, I've seen him around the old school building.
The old school building. So, the wooden schoolhouse. Thank you. Much appreciated. This is hardly... Okino. What's wrong?
This is for you.
What's this?
I really like you.
What are you doing? Don't be crazy.
Gotcha. Deja vu, huh? Isn't this where I confessed to Nenji Ogata too? That seemed like it really got to you. I thought you might be feeling left out, so...
You idiot. You thought it'd make me happy for a man to confess to me?
Guess not. Huh.
Nobody here.
Huh? You? Wait, maybe...
This was the correct area to search. It is him.
Wait, that's... You're the scout unit that was with Sekigahara. Why do you have this? Who are you?
Takatoshi-san. Let me take you. Let me take you to Okino's location. He has been wounded by androids. His condition is critical.
What? Who exactly are you? How do you know about Okino?
Television broadcasts and command ship transmission. Miyuki Inaba used them to inform me. Now to know. He will need it.
Oh, sure. Here.
What is this?
A phaser. You will need a weapon to neutralize the androids.
Some kind of future gun?
I extracted it from the Shikishima laboratory. It was designed based on data from the mainframe. Natsuno, please stay here.
What?
It will be dangerous. Okino may not have much time.
Then let's move.
Okino! 3 active androids detected.
I'm on it. Is it over? Okino! Where are you hurt? Don't worry. I'll get you to a hospital.
Ichiyama-kun.
Don't talk. I'm here.
The letter. Read my...
No! Okino! No. Okino's... He's gone.
Universal Control has isolated him.
So they finally made it here. Okino, you don't have much of a knack for love letters.
The invasion force is approaching Sector 4. So I'd like to share the Sentinel with you. I hid it in the ocean in Sector 5. It's the one I piloted. Sentinel number 12. If anything happens to me, you'll need access to it. So I made one last adjustment to your body on my... The Sentinel activation switch is on your left forearm.
That scout unit said you were isolated. If you really are alive, if you're out there somewhere, then you're going to need a home to return to. It'd be a shame if it was gone. So, I'll fight to my last breath to save it. That's all the reason I need. Now let's go. Sentinel number 12!
Finally. I was wondering when you'd show up.
What was that? I thought I heard Okino's voice.
You did. It's me.
Okino!
You can't see them, but I do still have legs. No ghosts here.
So the scout was right.
I'm still alive. Because we shared the Sentinel. You're the only one who I can communicate with.
What can I do? How do I save you?
I can't go back to that world anymore. I was cut off from it. To keep me alive. This was the answer, Hijiyama-kun. Remember what we talked about? The mystery process, eating up 80% of the inner Lossiter's memory? Our hearing, vision, scent, touch, and taste. It was supplying sensory data. Everything we ever perceived. It made everything in that world seem real. That was practically its highest priority function.
Seem real? You don't mean it was all fake? My home? The factory?
The 5 sectors are not reality. Besides the 15 of us, every human we've ever known, they were created by universal control. That world is a simulated space. A massive, perfect illusion for us.
None of it was real.
Cockpits we're in right now? That is reality. My designs for the Sentinels never had cockpits at all. What kind of suicidal moron would get in a 35-meter weaponized metal suit? A single punch's recoil impact would hit the pilot like a train crash. But then the finished Sentinels had ways to get inside. I wasn't too familiar with the systems we'd pulled from the mainframe data. I figured it was just a speck I hadn't noticed at the time. But it wasn't even a cockpit at all. They're growth pods, meant to keep our bodies healthy. Born inside these pods. We have never known life outside of them.
If all that's true, how do we get out?
I don't know if we can get out, but at least one thing's clear. If the Deimos invasion destroys the world we knew, then we will all die inside these pods.
Fat chance of that. You're shameless, shrewd, and infuriating. People like you don't die so easily. No matter what else may change, my duty is the same. I live in service of my country. And the people I love.
Hijiyama-kun.
Not let you die.
Hijiyama-kun, no matter how this ends, I will always be with you. Let's go.
Oh?
Initiating metaskill analysis. This shouldn't take too long.
Whoa.
I'll send you the data once it's ready.
That would be great.
But I must say, this is a surprise. Okino-kun really managed to push this through, integrating this half-coded thing into the control system?
Thank you. No, well, Okino wanted to tell you that. Thank you.
Okino-kun said that?
He said the analysis wasn't complete yet, so he appreciates your help with all this.
I see.
To look at you, anyone might think you were just a child, but you must be a truly exceptional individual. The message was Okino's, but I'd like you to know I'm grateful as well. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must return to the battle.
That boy. So he appreciates me, does he? Well, that is a shame. This isn't ideal, but you know too much. Goodbye.
You cannot shoot me with that gun. So anyone who knows the truth of Aegis is a liability to you, and liabilities must be dealt with. Does that sum it up? If you recall, I specifically acquired this gun for your purposes. You had concerns about self-defense.
I can guess what happens next. Now you're going to use it to shoot me.
Perhaps I wasn't clear. For safety reasons, neither one of us can be shot with this gun. I configured it very specifically. As I suspected, this gun records the time of its last discharge. And that time looks to be a near match for Miss Morimura's estimated time, which suggests you used this gun to murder her. Now, on the day of the crime, you yourself were using the drone to keep tabs on Miss Morimura, weren't you? Based off of your expenses for that day, I presume you took a taxi to the crime scene.
How much do you have in that pocketbook? Were you just playing dumb this whole time? When did you realize? What gave away that I was the professor and not her?
There was a specific moment. It was back when Miura found you here. You described Miura as an excellent design engineer, but the Miura of 2188 was the design engineer, not him.
Did you dig that out of Renya Goto's log too?
No. That I learned through Miura, the AI of Sentinel number 17. He also told me about the existence of the logs.
So, what happens to me now? If you're not killing me, I assume you're at least locking me up?
Considering what you did to Miss Morimura, I'm admittedly conflicted, but giving into my emotional reaction wouldn't solve anything. Vengeance isn't going to bring her back. So, with that in mind, I would rather choose the path that gets me closer to the truth. That is what I want now. To see what lies at the end of all this. To see what she never could. You told an obvious lie. You made it clear Jiro Izumi was not your cup of tea. Yet you and Izumi shared an intimate relationship in the year 2188. That was clear enough from all the evidence I found. Even the placement seemed intentional. You and Izumi, together in Sector 1. You died before you could set up the memory transplant. At that point, I can only assume, Izumi sympathized with you and helped carry out your vision. I can certainly understand Kengo Ogata's motive. He just wants to live again. But you, why are you so intent on transplanting your memory?
Because there has to be a leader. Without someone to guide them, teams dissolve into fear, spite, resentment. It'd be the colony all over again.
I see. As I suspected, your devotion to this goal is inspiring in some ways. Are you a gambling woman? I'd like to propose a bet. We'll leave the terminals alone for you. We won't let Aegis seal everything off. Your loop would still be viable.
And in exchange?
As it currently stands, it'd be impossible to revert to your original plan without some compromise. But consider this, even this final phase won't truly be the end. We'll have plenty of struggles beyond it. Plenty more pain ahead of us. If we can prove to you that we will overcome that, if we prove to you that we can face the unknown, then are we not worthy to take up your cause, inheriting your goal, and seeing it through?
You make an interesting point.
We can solve this problem ourselves, so my proposal is this. Let us fight our war. No sabotage. If we fail, then I could hardly object to a reset anyway.
That's your bet? You don't stand a chance.
Well, I suppose we'll see about that. Aegis activated. Is anyone too compromised to keep fighting? Establish a connection with Miyuki Inaba. That's still 10 hours off.
10 hours we don't have. But her plan is our last hope. Then we fight to the last, until we have nothing left.
The kaiju are heading for the next terminal.
Brace yourself, Keitaro. We are soldiers, and this is the moment we train for. Hours, days. It doesn't matter. Let's go.
Chihiro-san. You're listening, aren't you? If you're out there, please respond. Chihiro-san.
What is it now?
You know a way to link up with the command ship. One that doesn't rely on its position, don't you?
You're thinking of when I revised the decode.
Right now, we need that shortcut.
And this is where you reveal some new leverage over me. I can't wait to hear what log you found this time.
No. This time, I'm asking a favor.
You have to be joking. You do realize the position I'm already in?
I do. Even still, all I can do is beg. I just want us to have a chance.
This is the most idiotic... I lied to you, you know. Do you know which lie I'm talking about?
Not this time.
When I said I wasn't going to like you. You're an infuriating man, Renya Goto.
Chihiro-san.
Ready? Everyone, listen to me. We can communicate with the command ship out of range. I'm realigning the 3 surveillance satellites to their relay positions. We should be connected soon. However, the satellites have to move outside their preset tracks. They'll enter the gravity well and plummet to Earth. Your connection will only last until they hit the surface. You'll barely have any time to do this. Am I clear?
Thank you.
Honestly, humans can be so ergo, I guess. I might be the most irrational one here. If you actually manage to pull this off, then I expect you all to take responsibility.
Chihiro.
Good luck, big brother. Almost connected. This is your only chance. Initiating communication.
I'm ready. I got this. The invasion ends here.
Okay. I'll go.
Someone's gotta do it.
Allow me.
I got this.
Another high quad, and a new model at that.
If I could just hit it from a blind spot while it's charging its plasma cannon. I need to pilot perfectly to get in close, even if it means I might not come back. Don't talk like that, Megumi. This isn't like you, but I'm the one who got everyone into this mess.
I figured you were just some prissy little nerd whining about your problems, but you're a real badass. More than these guys, anyway.
Stick to the plan. Stay in formation. Okay.
I won't give
Let's
up.
see.
We must win. Take that!
They don't stand a chance.
We must survive.
Can't mess this up.
Back me up!
I need to think things through. Take that, did I?
Crap, they're targeting
Did I?
Enemy from point of let's see.
I'll try.
No point overthinking it. What do I do? Let's do this.
I can do this. I'll handle this. They felt that.
Are we winning? Your turn.
We must win. I'm counting on you.
I'll try. Come on. Get bent. Okay.
The practice round's over.
I deny you. How's that? Enemy helmet back here.
Ready for this?
No point overthinking it. Die
I
already.
need to think things through. There's still hope.
They're on what now?
Enemy threat range.
Try this.
Done it. What next?
Try
This
again.
is all pretty freaky. I'll handle this. Was that okay?
I guess like any other punks. Come on! Get back! That's it!
Man, we've got it rough. Try this. Bingo! Enemy down!
This could get ugly.
Let's get him.
command ship out of range. I'm realigning the 3 surveillance satellites to their relay position. We should be connected soon. However, the satellites have to move outside their preset tracks. They'll enter the gravity well and plummet to Earth. Your connection will only last until they hit the surface. You'll barely have any time to do this. Am I clear? If you actually manage to pull this off, then I expect you all to take responsibility.
Chihiro.
Good luck, big brother. Almost connected. This is your only chance. Initiating communication. I'm connected. I never imagined this kind of workaround.
This is where we're at. We've got 2 terminals left. What do we do?
The processing is almost done. I'm getting back to working on the mainframe. Even if you cover the next one, there'll still be 1 terminal left. Activate Aegis for that one, and protect the terminal.
So we made it through. We got through it. Good teamwork.
Initiating tactical analysis.
What is that? I can't even see the top of it. It's gigantic. guess this is another of their upgrades. Is it related to those four-legged ones? But it's massive.
300 meters in height. It's the largest Deimos we've seen.
We've gotten too strong. They're trying to restore the balance.
Juro's right. This is the system's countermeasure against you, to level the playing field.
Wasn't this system supposed to give us an advantage? It's set to a level that makes sure they can compete with us.
It could go either way. What actually happens is all up to you.
Guess they're throwing all they can at us.
All we have to do is take them down, right? I'm on it.
Hijiyama-kun, just remember, the mission is to protect the terminal.
Can't mess this up. Back me up. Nice. They're after me.
We can do this.
With an enemy
Right?
range.
Please, help us.
Deimos signatures approach.
Universal control processing is at 95%. It's almost there. Keep the giant Deimos in check and protect the terminal. They're attacking us. We must survive. We must win. Take that. Did I?
Spreading. I gotta think.
Structure is destroyed.
Back me up. How's the Sentinel? You're done. That works. Move. How's this?
What to do?
That easy.
Number 15, moving
Don't
out.
let up. Fall. How was that? Target destroyed.
There's still hope. Initiating shield. Thank you.
They're going for it.
How do I...
What's optimal? Number 20. Good. Don't waste any chances. Take this. That work?
Gotta do something. Let's go,
Targeting
Natsuno.
this place. What
I keep my spirit. Gonna be okay. Let's go, Natsuno. Number 17
Gotta
is
think.
moving.
Okay. Number 13. That easy.
We must win.
Good. My turn now. Move. Did that do it?
Yikes. Stay calm. How's that? It worked. I'm okay.
Always think ahead. What's optimal? Good timing. That easy, that's that.
Thanks. We must survive. There's still hope. We must survive. There's still hope. Take that.
Damn it. My turn now. Here goes. That this place is a potato. Now back on the enemy threat range. Hit confirmed. Hit. How's the Sentinel? No room for hesitation. How's the Sentinel? What's the plan?
I need to think things through. There's still hope. We can do this. Right? Here goes. How's that? I got him!
I can pick it up. I gotta think.
Within enemy threat range.
I'm on it. That hit. I did it.
Did
Next
I?
move. Good timing. That easy.
Sentinel number
Did I?
They're going for me. I'm in range.
Confirmed termination of Apsos EX Dymo signature.
Focus. How do I gotta
Thank
do
you.
that. Keep it together. Hold up! Get it!
What can I do? Can't mess this up. Number 13.
I
Moving
won't
out.
give up. Take that! Gotta show you.
Let's get out.
Did I?
Let's think ahead.
enemy threat range.
Hit confirmed. Good. Target confirmed.
Hey, Kun!
Focus on the battle here.
Please don't put...
What can I do?
What do
Don't
I
wait.
do?
Don't waste any chances.
Sentinel
Okay.
number 11. Returned.
That's it. Got it. How's the Sentinel?
Got it! We will not lose.
Threat range.
Or did I? Yes! I did it!
This kind of damage wasn't in my projections. Must have...
Ready to give up then? We can always call it here.
Apologies, Professor. But this game's not over yet. Yakushiji, where were you hit?
I'm fine, Juro.
Please, don't push yourself too... Here's the plan. Stay on guard.
Did
Don't
I?
waste any chances.
Returned.
Here's the plan. What's optimal? I deny
Let's go, Natsuno. Gotta keep my spirits up.
Don't let up.
Defensive mode active.
What's the plan? No room for hesitation.
There's still hope.
Don't let up.
We must survive. I need to think things through.
Return.
We will not lose.
Can't mess this up. What can I do? I need to get out fast. Gotta
Enemy
think.
threat range.
Number 13. Moving in. What can I do?
Sentinel number
Stay on
13.
guard. They're targeting
I
this
need to think
place.
things through.
No room for hesitation.
Sentinel number 11. Transmitted.
Number 11.
Will not
Engaging.
lose.
plan? Bastard! Good. Can I survive?
Hey, Kun!
Focus on the battle.
Please don't... You're attacked! Koto-kun! Let's go, Natsuno. Devastating the bomb.
This place isn't safe. Let's do this.
Dynamo signature.
What now? Back me up! Got him! Your raptor was spreading silence.
Please, help us. There's still hope. Take that.
What's the plan? Here goes. Did that stay on guard? Locked on. Hit it. That easy. This place isn't safe.
My spirit up within enemy threat range. Just watch.
Don't waste any chances.
Got it.
How's the scent? What's optimal? How's this? Good. Now, I have to focus. Back me up! This is sick.
We will not lose. Number 23. I can do this. Right? I've got to do this. Stay calm.
Now then. I'll stop them. That easy.
What to do? Give up. They won't fire.
Gotta stay on
I
guard.
won't give up. I'm counting on you. They won't get me.
What now?
Thank you.
What can I do? What now? Number 13.
Gotta
Move
do
in.
something. Go away. They're attacking here. We must survive. There's still hope. Number 23.
Here we go. I can't keep going. What can I do? I have to focus.
We must survive. We must win. Number 23. Moving. Hey, Kun!
Focus on the...
Please don't... Gotta keep my spirit.
I've got
We can do
my turn now. Move. How was
Gonna be
that?
okay. Definitely. Hold up! How's that? I beat her! I
Targeting
won't
this
give up.
place.
There's still hope. Oh no! They locked down her.
Don't let up. Don't waste any chances. Okay.
Come on! Let's do this. Keep it together. What to do? We will not lose. Take that. Ha! Did I?
Don't let up. Here goes. That work?
Did I?
What can I do? Within enemy threat range. I'm on it. Got it. Nice. They're going for
Did I? I
me.
won't give up.
Enemy threat range.
Take that. Ha!
How's the Sentinel? Come on. How was that?
What?
What now? Enemy threat range. How's that? They're down. They're on me. Don't waste any chances. Enemy threat range. Did that do it? Next.
Confirm termination.
I can take them all. I've got to do this. Please, help us. Got it. We must survive. I won't give up. Number 26.
How's the Sentinel? My turn now.
Did I? I keep my
Oh,
spirits.
don't waste any chances. Okay. Number 11. I can't keep going. What now? That's it. That hit. How's that? I did it.
We will not lose. Gotta do something. Gotta keep it together. Hold up! Get it! There's still hope. Take that!
You want this?
God, what do I do?
I have to focus. Number 13, take this! Thank you, Yakushiji.
I'm fine, Jura.
Please don't.
We must win. They will not. They won't. We can do this. We must survive. We will not lose. I've got to do this. We will not lose. Number 23.
They're going for me.
Let's go, Sentinel. What to do? I need to think things through. We will not lose. Return.
I can't keep going. Can't mess this up.
There's still hope. What do I do? Please, help us.
Gotta think. I'm on it. Got it. Got it. They're all coming. Nice. No dice. They've got... What's the plan? You're done.
I won't let it be okay. Definitely. Hold up! Hit!
Die already! How's the Sentinel? That work?
We must win. Sentinel number 23. Transmitted. Number 23. Deploying. I won't give up. We will not lose.
What now?
I'm being Targeted?
Gotta think.
We can do this. Right? What do I do?
Let's get out. Don't waste any chances. Take this. Did that do it?
Confirmed termination of...
What's optimal? How's this?
Gotta keep my spirits up. Gotta do something.
What's the plan?
Defensive mode active.
Come on. Good.
There's still hope. I won't give up.
Okay. How's that? They're down.
Number 23.
Good. They're going for me. That easy.
Please, help us. We will not lose. We must win. Number 23.
Don't let up. That easy. Now then. I'm now hit. That easy. How many down?
I won't let you. We will not. We must survive.
Let's do this. My turn now. Don't let up. This is good. You within enemy threat range. Gotta think. I'm on it. Damn it. Got it. Nice.
Gotta keep it together. What to do?
That easy.
I need to think things through. We must win. Focus. We can do this. Right? Number 23. Moving out. Moving.
Sentinel number 20. Good. Targeting.
Yikes. Focus. It worked. I did it?
Don't waste
I
any.
won't.
Don't let up. Okay. Back me up. They're after me. Bastard.
I gotta do this. Number 15, moving out to think things through. Take that.
They're going for me.
Gonna be okay. Definitely. Got it.
Here's the plan. Now then. Target confirmed.
What's this?
What can I do?
Yes.
What's optimal? Gotta think. Can't mess this up. Now then. Stay on guard.
We must win.
What's the plan?
I gotta do this. There's still hope. We will not lose. Number 15, moving out. Let's go, National. Hold up! How's that?
What's optimal?
Sentinel number 22, transmitted.
Active now then. Next move. Good timing. Hit. That's my win.
There's that. We can do this. Right? I gotta do this.
This place isn't safe. Thanks. Now then.
Range.
Locked on. Good.
Ready to give up?
Apology. My turn. No room. Don't waste any chances. No room for hesitation. What can I do? What's the plan? I have to focus. Just watch. What's optimal?
Enemy threat range.
Next move.
Gotta keep my spirits up. Gotta keep it together.
Now.
How do I focus? Please, help us.
They're going for me.
I need to think things through. We must win.
Gotta think. Okay. Number 13. Iori, step.
Sorry.
We'll fix. Don't let up. Now, Ken, what's the plan? What can I do? Ken, how's the sentinel?
Let's do this.
No room for hesitation.
Let's go, Natsino. Hold up! Hit!
Die already!
Get ready! We can do this. Stay calm. What do I do? I need to think things through. I won't give up. I will not lose. Take that.
Always think ahead. Stay on guard.
Sentinel number 22. Transmitted.
Number 2, always think ahead. How? That easy?
Did I?
Gotta think. That's it. How's that?
Yes!
What? Here we go.
Focus. Yeah, come on! I've gotta do this. Sentinel number 15.
This is untenable.
Number 15? Ready to give up?
Apologies. How's the sentinel? My turn now. Here goes. Damn it. That
What
work?
do I do? Please, help us.
Here's the plan.
Within enemy threat range.
Next move. Number 22, advancing.
Gotta keep my spirits up. Yeah, I won't give up. God, thanks.
Thanks.
There you go.
Always think ahead. Locked on. Hit no. I have this.
Ready?
No room for it. What's the plan? My turn now. How's the sentinel? Good. Can't mess this up. Got it. That hit.
Got it. I won't give up. We will not lose.
Warning. Terminal corrupt.
Stay calm. I'll get him. Yes. I got him.
Yakushiji,
I'm fine.
please. Your next move. Stay on guard. Too slow. Good.
Come on.
My turn now. Come on. That that work? I have to focus. That's it. Got it. How's that? This kind of damage.
Ready to get
The pulse.
Gotta keep it together. Gotta do something. Hold up! Get it!
That's okay. What now? Turco, don't waste any chances.
Enemy threat range.
You're done. Did that do it?
Yeah, thanks.
Damn it. Next move. What's optimal? Always think ahead. What's optimal? Always think ahead.
Stay calm. Please, help us.
Thank you.
There's still hope. We will not lose. Number 23. I can take the most to think things through. Enemy threat range.
How's the Sentinel? Take this. How was that? How many left?
Confirmed termination of High Quad EX Dymo signature.
Aegis will activate for this terminal soon. Just one left.
Inaba-san, what's happening? Is everything still running? The processing is complete. It looks like it worked. The mainframe is responding.
Really? You mean we actually won?
I'm sorry, but it's not over yet. No more enemies, right?
Let's keep it going. We're all surviving this.
clue about what's gonna happen.
How much do you know about universal control?
Well, it manages the world, right? Keeps things running smooth, keeps us thinking we're from our own eras.
So, why would it let some crazy disaster like this go unchecked?
What? You're saying it's not working?
Universal control is still operating. If it wasn't, we wouldn't be getting headlines of this happening around the world.
So, the system doesn't think this is unusual? That's right. Because it's checking it against the decode inside you. It convinces the system that's a normal process. That's when the Deimos appear. Universal control has no idea it's under attack.
The mainframe gets taken over before it can even register anything. It forces a manual system reset.
If it was aware of any of this, it'd never let this situation even happen.
It still hasn't picked up on the problem? This whole giant robot apocalypse thing is kinda hard to miss.
The Aegis severs the link. It can't detect any of this.
Cutting off its connection to its nerves. Like a doctor's anesthetic before the knife.
It's numb to the intrusion. And that's why we have to wake it up and show it the threat. We have to make the system understand. This is not normal. It's a state of emergency. So how do we do that? I can broadcast the terminal link signal from the command ship I'm on by routing the signal through here. I can reconnect the link severed by the Aegis. That should make Universal Control finally realize what's going on. So this was your big fallback plan? Yes. It's the only option we have left. And that'll fix all of this? We won't have to fight anymore? Not yet. You've still got 5 minutes and 44 seconds until the mainframe is ready. If the final terminal is taken over before then, when the world gets reset, you'll all vanish along with it. This is the moment of truth. The final battle, please. Protect us all.
Much obliged. I have to focus. Back me up.
What do I do? Lend us a hand. We must survive. I'm counting on you. Out, you.
Well, what's our plan? Stay calm. Not throwing away my shot.
Here goes.
Stand a chance. Okay. round's over. How's that?
I can do this. I've got to do this. Focus. I've got to do this. Focus. Please, help us. Hey, got it. Take that.
Can't mess this up. I have to focus. Number 10, I'll make it work.
Within enemy threat range.
Anti-air defense!
There's a hacker here.
What's the plan?
Enemy threat range.
Don't screw with me! That do it? That ought to do it.
We're sitting ducks together. Gotta keep it together.
Within enemy threat range.
Give up.
Good time, let's see. Take this! A fight! Senseless.
How do I... Please, help us.
No fight I can't win. Still not used to this thing. Number 21
I won't
on
give
the
up.
move.
When did I? Yes. One down.
Leave it to me.
The last adjustments are going smoothly. Just hold out a little longer. We must win. Take that.
The practice round's over.
Gotta keep my spirits up. Hold up. Hit it. Got it. I've gotta do this. We can do this. How's that? Right?
I guess life comes at you fast. Yes! How's that? Is that it? How's this?
Enemy threat range.
Take that.
Long as you keep this thing moving. Get wrecked! Nice!
Gotta think. That hit! Got him! The practice round's over. I deny you! Yeah, you're just a
Gotta keep it together.
Okay, let's do this.
We must win. Got it. Did I? Enemy destroyed.
Still not used to this thing. Come on! How's that?
I need to get out
Number
fast.
13 within enemy threat range.
Take this! Yeah, here we go. One down. life comes at you fast. I deny you! I guess these guys don't like me.
No fight I can't win. Here you go. How's that? You picked a fight with the wrong girl.
I'm acting like an amateur. A fight! How's that? Try it.
There's still hope.
Enemy threat range.
I've got you now. Got it! I did it. I've got to do this. Lend us a hand. Where's your within enemy threat range?
I'll make it work.
Within enemy threat range.
Okay, let's do this.
Within enemy threat range.
Nice! That ought to do it.
Gotta keep it together. Gotta do something. I need to think things through. I won't give up. Take that.
What next? A fight! Is that it?
Still not used to this thing. Come on! How's that?
I have to focus. Just watch. Got it. They're down. I need to get out.
How do
Within enemy
I
threat
gotta
range.
do this. What do I do? Processing is halfway done. You've all come so far. I know you can do this.
I guess life comes at you fast. I'll make it work. They're finished. How's that?
We will not lose. Take that. Got it. Destroyed.
Okay, let's do this. Don't screw with me! You fast to it.
Did
The practice round's over.
Enemy threat range.
I didn't. I'm not gonna target like this.
Threat range.
How's that? I did it.
No fight I can't win. Here you go! Nice! That ought to do it.
Let's
Duck
see.
Within enemy threat range.
Take this. Try again.
I need to think we must survive. I need to think things through. I'm ready. Did I? Enemy destroyed. They won't
Long as I
get
can keep this thing moving.
enemy threat range.
Don't screw with me! That is
fine. I need to think
What
things
next?
through.
Unbelievable. Can't mess this up.
Defensive mode active.
I gotta think. Number 13.
I gotta do
Moving
this.
out.
Lend us a hand. Gotta keep it together. Hold up. Get it.
You're feeling the pain. I guess these goons don't like me.
Get it, Red. Nice. Lend us a hand. They blocked it. Okay. Definitely. Gotta keep my
Don't screw with me! That too killer. Okay, let's do this. No fight, I can't.
I gotta do this. An enemy threat range. Please, help us. They will not lose.
life comes at you fast. Take this! Much obliged.
Warning.
Still not used to this thing. How's that? You're scratched.
13 within enemy threat range.
That's it. Got it. Got you. They're over here.
Within enemy threat range.
Gotta do something.
I'll make it work.
Defensive mode active.
Much obliged.
All of us to keep this thing moving. Thanks. That do it?
One within. Sentinel number 23. Transmitted. Active, we must survive. Number 23. Moving, right? Lend us a hand.
I guess life comes at you fast. I guess these goons don't like me.
Back me up. Okay, what's the plan? Get wrecked! Now say your prayers.
What next? I'll make it work. I guess life comes at you fast.
Thank you. Think things through. Must win.
You want
No
me?
fight I can't win.
Active.
No screw with me! Nice! You're killing me! Big mistake, pal. Back me up! As long as I can keep this thing moving. Get wrecked! How's that? That ought to do
Like
it.
unbelievable. I'm acting like an amateur. They're finished. I know they can't.
Juro!
They just... I'll protect...
Stay calm. What do I do? Stay calm. Please, help us. Let's go, Sentinel. Hold up. Get it. Oh no.
The practice
I'm
round's
in
over.
enemy threat range.
Enemy down!
Okay, what's the plan? Die! Nice! Keep it up!
Emergency escape preparations complete. Universal control suspended. Interloster. Link disconnect.